guys, welcome to Speak with Iro. So today it's still just about random conversations. Okay, I got something juicy for you today. I think during the week, I heard someone say, I was listening to an interview or questions and all that, and someone said, this popular saying, "Oh, you don't question God, you don't question God." That's not true. You should be able to question God, but you don't question his supremacy. So I want to ask you, do you think you shouldn't question God? So this is what she said. She said, you don't question the supremacy of God. We know he's Lord of Lords. We know he's King of Kings. We know he's the father to the fatherless and the mother to the motherless. He's supreme. He's the host of the heavens armies. He's just Jehovah. Is Alpha, is Omega. You can question the supremacy of who he is, but you could ask him questions. And that actually hit me in a different way. You could ask him questions that a child would ask a father. You have a biological father and you can ask your father, "Oh dad, I think I want to do this. What do you think? Oh dad, I'm hungry. Oh dad, my legs is paining me." You can just say a whole lot of things because he's your father. So I think we kind of stay in the realm of, oh, he's the supremacy, he's the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings, Jehovah, and you don't want to you will tremble in his presence, but you keep forgetting he's your father. And you should be able to come to a point where you could say that God is my father, and you could have a father-daughter or a father-son relationship as you should with your biological father, and with reverence and grace, because you don't disrespect your biological father. You don't talk out of order with your biological father. You still talk with reverence and grace and respect. So the same go with your heavenly father. So you could wake up in the morning and say, Dad, I'm just not feeling good today, Dad. This is how the state of my heart is, Dad. This is how this person annoys. You could be able to communicate and wait for a response, because your biological father literally would talk back and say, okay, don't do this or do that. So I think it's a relationship problem of what we think our God is to us. I always say a word to me that he's everything he needs to be to me. When I need him as a healer, he is. When I need him as a comforter, he is. When I need him as a friend, he becomes a friend. When I need him as a brother, he becomes a brother. When I need him as a father, he's there as a father. So you need to understand what's your relationship with God? Is he just the Lord of Lords, or is he your father? So when she said that, I could totally agree. She said, you can ask your daddy questions, but you don't question his supremacy. So just let me know, what do you think? Do you think you can ask your daddy questions? Do you think you can have a father-daughter relationship and he hears you even in the pettiest things? I always say God moves even in the littlest things, the things that doesn't matter, the things you think he does not even matter. You could bring him in like a conversation. God, I really don't want to take the bus today. Can I just have someone give me a car lift or something? And trust me, he can come through, because it matters to you. He's that intentional. So I don't know. Just tell me, what do you think? Do you think you can ask your daddy questions? Let me know. Bye.